What? What are you talking about? You have tortilla wraps. It sounds amazing. I love tortilla wraps. Are there faint sounds of footsteps? Those are survivors. Oh god, that's right. I can move him with that. How do I look at inventory again? There we go. I just don't like the way the controls are set up, and I wish I had picked a different control setup, but I didn't. Oh my god. Yes, leave the ink ribbon. I guess leave the gasoline. What are we gonna do with this right now? Okay, so the one thing I noticed. No, I'm aware of Billy. I'm aware of Billy. I don't fully remember the entire story to this, but honestly, from what I vaguely remember of it, I remember the story kind of made me roll my eyes. But as far as what to do, where to go, where to grab things, what the layout of anything is like, I don't know any of it. Like, I think I saw someone play through this years and years and years ago. So long ago, I don't remember seeing any of it. And because I never played it, I don't remember any of it. Like, none of it's familiar. The only thing that was familiar to me was, there's a train. Wow, Brad. Bodhi is, going to town. Hi, buddy. That reflection. Seriously, every single time. Did I get everything in here? I put the statue in the one scale because I figured out that's where it went. I do remember that. Various materials I stacked on the floor. Climb up the ladder, yes. Zoomy time. Yes, zoomy time. Oh, for Tiger? For Bodhi? He's playing on the little scratchy thingy that he's got. I don't remember if we killed them. Oh, we did.
You stay here.
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
Okay.
I want to see the map. Oh, that's right. There's that one save point. Oh, there's that one bathroom that was on the first floor where we died because of the stupid leech thingy-majigger. You can never play a game like this. I like the Resident Evil games for the most part. 4 is probably gonna drive me a little nuts because it's a little bit more actiony. And that level of actionness, especially not playing it with someone else, is kind of puts me a little on edge. And I'm not the greatest at aiming. Like Resident Evil 2, when I played the remake, especially the first time. Not that I played it much after that, but I was not very good at aiming or anything. Granted, I wasn't even playing it with the mouse, even though people were like, oh, if you're playing on the PC, just play it with mouse and keyboard. You have better aim. I didn't care. I prefer playing it with the controller. And yes, it did make aiming worse. Yeah, I prefer controller. If a game can run with controller, and if a game is primarily made for a console, I go with controller. It's just, it feels more comfortable. Plus, I have wrist and elbow issues if I'm constantly on mouse and keyboard. Can't aim very well via controller's personality. Yeah, I can't aim very well on a controller's personality, which means I might very well play 4 on a mouse and keyboard. I don't know yet. What is your health like? Oh, you're in caution. Gribbon. Books on the shelf are compact, but they're full of technical jargon. Oh my goodness, is this an Umbrella laboratory? Is a former mansion? Facility? Crank handle. What? Oh, where key items are located. That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. Took the training facility map. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Bookshelf contains a wide selection of books that doesn't seem to be anything of interest. I definitely don't like. The bookshelf contains an extensive list of books. Most of them do biology, chemistry. I don't mind the whole inventory management system in this one because I know it's part of the whole puzzle. While it is a little trite for a puzzle because it feels a little forced. The only thing I don't like about it is the potential chance of leaving behind stuff. Take microfilm A. Okay. Let's go this way. No, it's locked. That's nice. Okay. Well, it looks like a potential way around it. I did see this, the lever. But other way. It's locked. Door is embossed with a fire motif. All right, we're going down. Throwing something away, then finding out you still need it later. These games are bad for that, though. You want to say they got better about it later. I very quickly learned in the Resident Evil games, you don't toss anything away. If anything, you put it away in a safe thing until it tells you it's no longer useful. So I never had that issue. But I do think it was possible, at least in the earlier Resident Evil games, to toss things away. Like I said, we will be playing the original Resident Evil at some point. I have a feeling it's a winch control. There's a square-shaped hole in the panel. Of course. Which means we're going to need our winch, which is probably in the main game, air room. If we have it. I don't even remember if we have it. I didn't have any problems with getting soft locked in Resident Evil as far as I can remember. I think I had heard it's this thing that could have happened, but I never had that problem. I'm looking at all the rooms. Okay. I'm very aware of where I can go right now. I feel like this game does not give you a whole lot of health items comparative to any of the previous ones. I also don't like where everything is located. Should just... Oh. We're gonna need yeah, we need a projector. Didn't we find a projector? Shit. What version are you playing? I have no idea. Whichever version was on Steam. You know what? Before we do a whole lot more, because the chance of him dying is high, because I'm trying not to use a healing item yet, because I feel like it's too soon for him. Have I been here? No, and that's where it is. It's in there, I think. Door is locked. Doesn't seem to be keyhole anywhere. Top part is engraved with the image of a clock. Of course there is. And we have the timeless. Fucking hell. Why is it so many of them? What version are you playing? You meant console version, but okay, thanks. These were exclusive to GameCube before they came out on the PC. Wait, Rebecca? You didn't want to come with? Stupid bitch. I forgot they could get separated like that. She didn't even follow. Alright.
Resident Evil 0.
Okay, rather than going back and doing everything we had just done, we're just going to go in that hallway because it seems to trigger that. And I know there's another point, at least, where it seems like that can appear. I don't know if it if faint sounds of footsteps. I know that there's a bathroom there. I know that there's a bathroom there that I can come through, so I have a feeling that if you don't get it in the hallway, you get it in the bathroom anyways. So I'm going to try and hit it with Molotovs and see if that makes a difference. Because it just seems to appear no matter what. God damn it, that camera angles. Get off of Rebecca! Burned alive. How about a light, bud? Oh my god. Fine by me. What are you having issues with? Oh. Come through here and maybe it'll go away. Hey, Slaughter Daughter. Billy! Fucking loser. I think we kept calling him Curtis last time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
They're both injured. If another one pops in here. So last time I played this last Friday, I ended up in here and I got injured. I encountered that thing in here. I have a feeling if you don't just deal with it in here, you're gonna encounter it. It's also the first time I really used my Molotovs combined. Which seems to be correct because it's not coming through, at least as far as I can tell. I'd better not have another one come through the door. Oh, thank God. How many of these do we have? No. Stop it. Swapping between the two characters is so disorienting sometimes. Combine. This urinal is unspeakably filthy. Must not have been cleaned in ages. Are you kidding? Stop. No, get away from it. Let me see. Oh my God. Like, seriously, look how damaged we are. He's in danger. Combine. Whip. He's pretty much out of ammo. Hey, Soy. Did the books beat you up, Josie? What? What did Josie do? Alright. At least it seems I dealt with those two. I don't know if I needed to. I mean, I got some stuff out of it. That bathroom is not necessary to go through unless you really want to get more of the bottles and the gasoline, but I ended up using them all anyways. I probably didn't need to use them. Not like I did. But we should be fine. I can't get in there until I get, what is it? Fire motif. We're gonna need something with a fire motif. No clue what that means exactly. Not even a single drop of water comes out. Keep thinking that guy's gonna have something on him, and I don't think he had much of anything. Oh, I don't think I can come down here. Not yet. And there's herbs over there. God! The controls changing up when the camera angle changes is probably... It probably has to do something with the current control scheme because it's not using the tank controls. And I almost kind of want the older remake controls back just because when the camera changes, I don't have as many issues. And it is driving me nuts that it's doing that. I'm used to tank controls because I played those back in the day and I played them enough that I know them. Yeah, I put the moon there so that we could see the bats. It took me like a good 10 to 15 minutes to figure out how you make a circle in GIMP. And then I was all like, draw? And it was all like, what's your brush shape? I'm like, a big circle, now make it bigger? And I just went, drop, click, boop. Because I was trying to do something more like MS Paint. I was like, how do you do this again? Do you just click a corner and then drag? And I was like, maybe I'll just move it or something. I don't know. I was smart. I made its own layer first. That way I could just delete it and redo if I needed to. Night swords are firmly bar. Yeah, I know the night swords firmly bar access. Artist scaffolding. Perhaps someone was restoring. Security system is locked. Please insert system disk. Don't have one. There's a typewriter in the corner there. Was there no circle mark tool in GIMP? There probably was. I just didn't find it. From what I remember, there is one. I just don't remember where it is. I don't use GIMP for much other than like making the overlays for OBS, especially for The Sims. The most I use it for is for making the titles and the updates for what's been going on in the Sims 3 stream. Get... You have a knife. Use it. Oh my god. It's all like, no. You have guns. Running out of bullets, you idiot. Yeah. Microfilm taken. Computer will probably use for searches, but it's covered with dust now. Fire motif. The oldest man is holding a candle in his hand. This light will guide you to a greater truth. I mean, we know what this means. Because the guy in Resident Evil always has a lighter for some stupid reason. The candle's burnt out. Like, I need a new candle? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that sends you up. Found it in a couple secs after opening GIMP. Yeah, I mean, I was a little tired, so, and I'm not used to using it, so I'm not necessarily going to see it that quickly. Like, I know it was there. I just used the brush tool and told it to make a big circle. And I had already increased the size of the circle because I was like, if you hadn't noticed in the back, you can't see it right now, but the background, I got rid of that little 45 frame per second that was part of the background image that I use because of the last stream when someone was all like, is that really how fast the game's running? I'm like, No. Then I realized it's like, oh crap, that's yeah. Hi, Darken Link. Handrail has collapsed. From the looks of it, it didn't just run away either. Climb down, yes.
You stay here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
You stay here. Are you done, or did we did not already beat this? Did I leave the crank? I left the crank back at the beginning. Which means going through that water again. Which could mean all types of things. Get the gun. Oh my god, his movements. I think the problem is... So the problem with this, as opposed to like the safe deposit boxes that I can see, is dropping an item on the floor and having the character actually be able to drop it in a way that it's easy to pick up amongst all the other stuff. I think that's what bugs me. Other than that, I don't mind this system. It's almost Halloween, so I think it's cool to ask. Anyone can answer if they want, but vampires or werewolves, your team what? No, you're not allowed to ask that question here, only because it triggers us so hard from the Edward Cullen / Twilight series, which needs to die in a hole somewhere. I'm gonna go as him.
Mushroom.
He has no bullets in his gun. Also, one Emerger, thank you for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce your username, and I'm sorry for butchering it. Thank you. Okay.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him split up, but having him leave this gun here. Fuck it. This might be a mistake, and I do not want to save yet, and I know I'm probably overly hoarding ink ribbons, but No, I'm joking, Soy. You're allowed to ask the question. It's just when someone's all like, are you team vampire or werewolf? It just reminds me of Twilight, and I'm like, oh god. If I had to choose out of them, I find vampires more interesting, though. Like, werewolves, I'm kind of like, on. I'm gonna guess that Ben Masai would say werewolves. No, I have that there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if I do need this? For that one room. Hold on. You opt for the movies, you just like vampires? Yeah, I agree. Werewolves could still eat meat, you know, hamburger, lasagna, vampires, just blood. Yeah. Team Malkavian. Malkavian is one of the Vampire the Masquerade class. It's not a class, it's clan. Sorry. Malkavians are the crazy ones. Forget why they're crazy. There's a reasoning behind it. All right.
This way.
Roger.
So I'm thinking of, even though I don't necessarily want to. Okay, so it shows every item in the room, at least. So the reason why I got the hook shop is because the one room we got into, that little library room, which I think is, where is that little library room? Over here? I don't know. I'm doing horribly on where things are located. They're touched by the Fey world. I didn't think that was the reason, but I'm not going to argue with you with it on it. Team Kane. I agree with Quizzy. Actually, Team Raziel. Screw you, Quizzy. Kane's fucking batshit crazy half the time. Even if he is trying to go against, whatchamacallits. Team Raziel. Still counts. May not drink blood, but he eats souls. Same thing. Google knows all. Okay, I see it. I think I see it. Back here. I mean, that's fair. In that case, Team Janos. Janos Aldrin? I don't even remember the whole deal with Janos. That's still a series I would love to stream at some point. I just don't know how easy it's going to be to stream it. Especially because we're slowly creeping up to that point when I need to start like looking for a job again. Are we choosing a vampire now? No, we're just choosing teams apparently. It's just Meaty chose an entire clan, and Quizzy's all like, I'm just with Kane, and I'm all like, no, Raziel. And then she's like, fine, Janos Aldrin. I'm waiting for someone in the background to go, Team Dracula, bitches. And then hear a, oh. Fine, use your fancy words. I'm staying with one of the two originals. No! If you were talking about the show, no! I tried watching that with Isaac and I wanted to die horribly on the inside. That show got so bad. Ugh. The only reason we tried watching it was because we were watching Legacies, because I like Legacies, but Legacies does it differently. Alright. Wasn't that bad? Look, it depends on the time period when you watched it, but I will sit there and say when I ended up trying to watch it with Isaac, it's just an exercise of I'm going to betray you so that next week you can betray me, so that in the following week we could betray each other, so that then we could be friends to go against the other person who betrayed me, and then we're going to betray each other. Oh! And it's just, it's constantly, I'm going to betray you, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to betray you again, but I'm sorry, but I'm going to betray you, but I'm sorry, and it got really old really, really quickly to me. Like, Legacies at least doesn't pull that shit. It's very much a mix of Harry Potter plus, hey, we can keep this upbeat and vibey, and I know it's goofy at times, but it keeps that entertainment value without going into those horrible, monotonous routines. Okay. Reason why I was thinking of this, because I need a crane for that, right? There's a crank candle here. Where is it? Doesn't that mean it's in this room? Or is it glowing because it's in the next room over there? Hold on. I don't fully understand how to open that. Vampire TV show. Yeah, it's... Well, actually, the originals is based off of another show. It's a spin-off of a previous show. And then the spin-off of the originals ends up being Legacies, and Legacies is when the formula starts changed from. It's also in that time period where it was like, we're going to be a nighttime drama about vampires and witches, and also we're all going to be super model pretty, and no one's not pretty. Like, it's disgusting how everyone's like early 20s, early 30s level pretty. Which is a trope that also has always bugged me over time, because it was ended up being overused on TV sets and things. I'm gonna go out. I see something. I want to check that. What was the other thing I was thinking of with regards to it? Yeah, it's basically Backstabby the show. Yeah. Based around the original vampires, but it's full of drama. Yeah, it's too much drama. It's unnecessary drama. That's the problem with it. It's in that, but at the same time, it was a product of its times, because there was a lot of shows at the time that were doing that kind of thing. So it's not like I can fault the show. It was doing what the general like TV audience wanted. It would have been better if it was Klaus as a character bugged the fuck out of me. Klaus as a character in the originals bothers the hell out of me. He annoys me to death with everything about his character. The fact that he's all like, oh brother, you're going to save me because I'm redeemable, remember? So you're not going to do anything to me. Watch as I backstab you this time. We're the best people we can be. Also, I'm going to backstab you again. But you're not going to touch me because I'm redeemable, remember? Redeem. Who remembers the Twilight Saga? No one. It's burned from our memories. You always like the Wars of Vampires and Werewolves. If done right, it can be pretty cool. But I don't think anything ever did it as well as it could have been, honestly. I mean, there's ways I could have enjoyed it more. Yeah, take it. And watch the birds fly through the windows. Totally called that. It was nice when Elijah finally gave up on Klaus. Yeah, I never got to that part. I was watching it with Isaac for like 2 seasons with everyone like just backstabbing themselves, and I finished the first season going, I'll give it some time, and then the second season started. I'm like, I'm done. And then Isaac was all like, no, it's getting better, and he tried showing me an episode, and I'm all like, it's the same shit. Because it was more people backstabbing more people to backstab more people, and I was just like, I'm really irritated. Like, everyone's backstabbing each other. Okay.
This way.
Okay.
So, we're not going back in there. I'm assuming. Actually, you're gonna come here.
I'll go.
Okay.
We're gonna check and see if we can. No, it's not like Among Us. Okay, we're not going back in there. Rebecca's all like, I'm getting get my eyes clawed out. Why did you do that to me?
This way.
Okay.
Wish the sisters were more prominent in the show and the Freya. My other problem with the originals was there were witches in it, and I do like when a show tries to involve witches as long as it's done well. But there doesn't seem to be any real rhyme or reason to their power. I know they sit there and say, oh, we get it from our ancestors, so we have to be close to their graves or things to draw the powers. But every time they cast a spell to do anything to anyone, it just makes the screen shake and make everyone hold their heads and go, ah! And every spell is the same goddamn thing. Like, they change it up when it gets to Legacies to where there's actually different spells and each spell has a different effect. And I do like that. But yeah, that was a trope. That was a horrible trope that bugged the hell out of me. And I was trying to explain every time I watched this, like I was all like, "Oh, are the witches gonna attack? Oh, let's just watch them all. Everyone hold their heads and just like crawl to the ground, screaming like there's some massive headache going on." And that's all everyone would do. But the screen would shake and blur slightly every single time. They'd be all like, "Witches, we need to show our power," and then the screen would shake and everything would blur slightly. And I'm like, "Okay, so you all cause seizures." Like, yeah. I'm hurt, so you're gonna go up there. Hi, Hen. Is this the first time I played it? Yes. You'll need someone to get onto it first. What?
Let's split up.
Roger.
I seem to know where to go because it's not that hard to figure out certain things. Doesn't look like Rebecca could. Wait, are you not? No, don't you? What? Aren't you the one that's supposed to turn it? Doesn't look like Rebecca. Hold on. Just come here. The lift looks usable, but you'll need somebody to get. Well, you go up there because apparently he's the only one that can do this. She's not capable. Basic formula they never deviated from, save for a teensy bit so they can say, "See, this episode is totally different. The season's plot is shit." Yeah, for the originals. God damn it! She's gonna die! She's gonna die. So we give her a shotgun or we try to run around. Oh my god, I never saved.
Resident Evil.
How difficult, frustrating is the game? I mean, it's got challenges. It's definitely harder than some of the previous Resident Evils. But I'm shoulder shrugged because I'm used to playing them in general, or I've played them before. I found Resident Evil 3 more frustrating. The original Resident Evil 3. I haven't played the remake yet. The only thing that bugs me about this one a bit is, and I know a lot of people have complained about the inventory system, and my gripe with the inventory system is not the fact that I have to drop things, but the fact that I've realized the precision that you need in dropping things just to be able to pick up things later. Alright, so I want to try something different this time.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
Like this. Try to get him to pick something up. Yeah, pick that up. I've heard the remake is really short. For a 3, I'm aware it's really, really short. And I'm aware that it's one of its largest criticisms. I actually saw how the average length it's supposed to be, and that's sad. It shouldn't be that short. It's like really short. Alright. So, in order to minimize the amount of damage that one character can take, we are going to just take you on your own and hope you don't die. You're probably going to die. Billy / Curtis. I know your name's Billy, but we lovingly call you Curtis on accident. Don't die. God damn it. Come on. All right. Is that a regenerator? I don't know. It's a leechy thingy majigger. Where did Billy's other name come from? I don't know. I think I've seen... What's the name of the character that follows Claire around in Code Veronica. I haven't played that one, but I've seen tidbits of it enough, and it's the same as this one, that it's like, I get the idea of the bait. Actually, Code Veronica, I barely remember the plot. All I remember is a really short guy that looks like a kid that's supposed to be a man, I think, that's in a really old suit with a tricorn hat, with a really bad laugh. That and the kid that I keep on thinking is from that one PlayStation game, The Galarians, who has that stupid choker thing or something, I want to say, or I keep on thinking of. Isn't his name Curtis? I don't know. I keep looking at Billy and I'm like, Curtis! And it's like, his name's not Curtis. And I'm like, it is now. Don't ask me where it came from. It's just been a thing. All right. You don't want to need a walkthrough just to be able to know who to bring where and things like that. Try just playing it. I mean, if you want to play it, I say just try playing it. And if you fail and you have to redo, shrug, shoulder, redo. Like, sometimes that's a thing that we had to do with some of the games beforehand. Oh, God. There's leeches in there. I mean, I already told people if I bork, apparently it's possible to bork yourself pretty bad in this one. I've already told people, I said, if I bork myself so bad that it's really difficult to finish this, I'm just gonna play it off stream and get back to where I am. I don't hate Resident Evil games enough to do it, and when you know what you're doing in a Resident Evil game, you can usually get through certain sections pretty quick. I did that on accident. Oh, it doesn't trigger unless you go in that corner. Huh. How badly do I need everything in here? What is in here? Oh. I'm really upset now. All right. So
Resident Evil.
I'm gonna do the same thing, but I know what I want to do. And I know it's min-maxing that room, but I'm tired of that room, and I'm tired of using all my Molotovs in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I have enough space to pick up that herb and the other thing, and I'm gonna try and run out of there without actually killing that thing, because it doesn't look like I have to be back in that room. Any general tips then? You know, RE1, it was very useful to know not to kill zombies and they just come back as super ones. That was a tip you got? I killed every zombie in that mansion. Like, you play the way that you want to play is what I end up saying. Is like, I ended up learning Resident Evil 1, I played it when it was original, like PS1 Resident Evil 1 back in the day. And I plan on redoing that one on stream at some point. For that one, I learned to use the knife a lot. I'd go into my inventory, swap out, use the knife to like do a bunch of hits or hit them while they're on the ground. And then I would end up like going back in to switch to my gun to run away and do a few extra hits. The color of their jacket, at least in the original game, determined how much damage they could end up taking. And you were able to conserve your ammo by hitting them a few times with your knife at the end. Let's leave this. So that was basically what I did, but I cleared it out, and I got to the point where I was like burning every single body. Like, as far as I remember, and I don't know if I'm correct on my memory or not, but I think every time you went through a certain number of doors, that's kind of determined when a Crimson Head was there, or at the certain number of times you entered a room. I don't remember. Have I made any progress? Not really. Because, I mean, we've made progress in that we know what we're doing, and then we've died. So no. Like, progress, like actual progress in the game prior to a save, no. But progress is in knowing what's coming up because I have already failed twice. And then just now I'm like, I've decided in order to attempt to keep some of my Molotovs, I'm going to min-max this one room. Damn it. I think we fucked up. Oh yeah, we fucked up. God damn it.
Resident Evil 0.
I don't know. I should have just, like... The only reason I did this the way I had done it and with the attempt of trying to min-max that one room is I don't want to leave the gasoline or the herb behind, because right now the one thing that seems to be the rarest to find in this, aside from people, like some people being all like, oh, ammo's difficult to find in this one, it's been healing items. I very much have noticed a severe lack of healing items. I want that green herb, just because I don't know how often I'm going to find them. And it definitely does not look like it's going to be often. Here, because you're going to pick up those two anyways. And I'm only taking him because I'm trying to save ammo right now and conserve health between them. I don't play this on easy, though. I play it on normal. Stop trying to get me to play games on easy just because you play games on easy, honey. Like, I've been doing pretty good for the most part being on normal. Like, and I said, if it gets so difficult that it's, like, really impossible for me to finish, I will gladly redo it and put it back on, like, easy. There, dead. How much room do I have? I have enough for the bottles, gasoline, and the herb. Wait, is the one playing the game and chatting in chat? Yes. Oh, you haven't noticed that, Soy? Yeah. No, so I'm Dilly. The other half of the channel is Izik. That's why the channel's name is Dilzik. We both will occasionally talk through Dilzik, but it depends on the channel, but whoever's not streaming is the one that talks. Dilly is me. I'm the one that usually has the blue cat image that's in the bottom corner. Izik has face cam now because we got him a webcam before webcams became super fucking overpriced and expensive. It'll be easier to tell who's streaming when I get a webcam, but I'm waiting until they go down in price. But we're married, and we're a married couple, and yeah, like we make up the channel together. Yeah, it gets confusing for people at times. We try to like tell people. We don't get like upset that anyone gets confused off of it. It's very much not something that's like very easily noticed. Okay. I don't want to kill this thing. I just want to get out. Oh, you could run past it while it's forming. Wait, if you hear the music from headphones that aren't on your head, it sounds like you're playing Star Wars. It's too late to change the name to Dilly and Izik, and I think it might be confusing. It's not too late, but it would be annoying. we don't want to because we'd have to get everyone to get used to it. No, you can put in a request for a channel change, name change, and stuff. We just don't want to. We don't mind explaining it. However, Josie and Sci-Fi have suggested we make a command that explains it a little bit. So we'll probably end up doing that. So you can put in like a exclamation husband or exclamation Dilzig or something that will explain it a little bit better. All right, so the plus side going in there this time is we managed to come out with some extra stuff, and he's not dead. I can like this.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
All right, so the rest of the stuff that we can do. Yeah. It's what command? It's not a command, Cherubim. God damn it. Pretty easy to tell now. You have art. She has a fit. He. We are of the gaze. No, if you end up watching us enough, you'll be able to tell our voices apart. You'll be able to figure it out too. Okay. So I'm gonna put, okay, here's my goal. We're not restarting from this point. I will save before anything else happens. But before we get to that, I want to get through the rooms that I've already left behind. Leave this here. Equip that. All right. Not yet. I will save, but not yet. There's another thing we have to do.
Okay.
I'm not saving right now. I've only done 2 rooms. 1 hallway, 1 room. Not saving yet. The birds don't trigger until you pick up the crank. I always figured that out, and before before the birds even happened, because you can hear them in this room, we knew what was going to happen. It's been done before. In Resi 1. Get out of here. Got it. Stop being a Mr. Ribbon Hoarder. Why? There's a few points that I know that I can do without having to worry about it. Why not do as much as possible first? I am going to get to the point where I'm able to use this crank in that one spot. And that's it. So there. I have 2 zombies to kill. That 1 room to do. I will put the crank down, and before I use the crank, I will go and save. That way, as I die to that insect for the 50 millionth time,
Follow me.
Yeah.
I like the idea of gay, and it'd be like, yes, we are gay. That's such a pointless command, though. It's like yet another command to bog down the number of commands that we have just to make like a singular joke that's funny for like 10 seconds. God damn it, Cherubim. Painting depicts a crowd of people standing around a castle wailing in grief. That's so very lame. Congratulations. Congratulations on being married. Alright. This way. Remind me of the ASDF Tom's Kiss kit with the like, you know those gays? Us. Cuts to their wedding. what I wanted him to do. Still better than what it was last time. Yeah, this game definitely benefits from playing it multiple times on being able to know what you can and can't kill. It definitely has that feel from Resident Evil 1 where there's certain areas, especially on the train, where you could probably learn to bypass. I don't like how Billy just turns around when I wanted him to attack things at that point. I'm like, why? Computer was probably used for database searches, but covered in dust now. All right. Leave that there. Where are the ink ribbons that we found last time? There's ink ribbons here. Did I find them? No. Definitely not. Oh, there they are. Look, honey. 12 ink ribbons. Have you ever played Lucius? No. I have seen it played fully, though. So I'm kind of like, on wanting to play it. But, I thought the first one had some issues when it was first came out, as I vaguely remember. Like, it had some bugs or something, but... No, from what I've seen of it, it's pretty decent. Like, anyone who hasn't played it, hasn't seen it, definitely should take a look at it if they want something that's on the, creepy horror side without, like, really feeling the horror bent. Gameless somewhere. Well, just because... Yeah, no, have not played Lucius. Very much aware of Lucius. Familiar with it, have watched it being played a long time ago, but it was recent enough that I do very much remember it, and I don't like playing something I've already seen played. And I watched it prior to us starting to, prior to us streaming, so it kind of just never entered the purview. I try not to watch a whole lot of gameplays anymore, especially on YouTube or anything, just because if it's something I want to play, I want it to be like a brand new experience for me, and I tend to stay away from it. Okay. So, being this. All right, new data, new save. We have, I think, only done 5 saves. It's not too bad. So what's the perks of being a moderator or a VIP? No interest in being one, by the way. A mod is someone who helps us regulate the channel. They have a lot of control on being able to post certain commands. They can post links. They're also able to time out people. They can ban people for the people that are incredibly offensive. If any come in, we thankfully very rarely have that happen. They tend to time out people if someone accidentally ends up posting or accidentally or on purpose tries to backseat game or post spoilers. That's where you'll see it happen a lot. Fuzzbot automatically times out and removes anyone's link if they have periods in there and looks like it's a link. Like this, you're a bad man? No. No, because people know that you're joking. Like, we've had people come in and just be downright, like, abrasive on Once in a Blue Moon. It does, like I said, it doesn't happen often, but it does. You can literally have someone, and it's not just us, it's any stream where someone could end up coming in and just be all like, fuck you, you fucking fuck ass, and you're a piece of shit, kind of thing. And at that point, that's when you need a mod. Alright, so exchange. Jaws no snow. Thank you for the 10 bits. It's really sweet. I'm like gonna give her all my ammo right now. Steam, just give me that. I have no idea how well this is gonna go, but we're gonna try this. Oh no. Yeah, VIP allows you to post stream clips from the channel to the chat. You get a little bit of extra stuff, and you get VIP by watching the stream quite a bit and getting more of the nuts, the fictitious currency. Yeah, see, meaty's like a VIP. Pretends you know exactly what bits are. Bits are a Twitch thing. They're kind of like, they are a form of currency, but basically it's like someone goes to Twitch and they say, hey, I want a stash of bits. Here's $10 and it gives you 10,000 bits, something along those lines. You can then give out bits to cheer, which gives you badges on channels the more you end up like cheering on the channel. But you can also give out bits that ends up like, basically it's almost like giving a donation, except it's like goes through Twitch. So it's like a little, you give less to a streamer that way, but at the same time you get your little, you get badges and things. I don't know. It's up to each person. Me personally, I look at the cheers and I'm like, eh. But I mean, that's me as far as would I ever use a cheer on someone else's channel. I'd rather just give a donation or a sub. But anyone else, it's kind of up to the person. So, lift looks usable. You need some. Okay.
Let's split up.
Roger.
That's what I was doing wrong. I really wish I could have had him go up because I really feel like it would have been a little bit better, but you're all like, no, you gotta put her in the harm's way. Remember when she turns into this badass in this one and then turns into this like feeble individual in the next game? I mean, in Resident Evil 1? Yeah, I remember that. That's why I did that. Are you bug? No, you're not bugging with questions at all. Questions are totally fine. Like, by all means, ask away. I will say you'll probably get a more concise answer with the bits, though, if you actually, like, Google what Twitch does with them. I don't like these things. There doesn't seem to be anything special about that. How about these bullets? Hi, Shine. Yes? Handgun ammo? Can... Oh, no. The minute hand is missing for the dial. We need the minute hand. Okay. I don't want to go out there alone. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, something, anything. Doesn't seem to be anything special about these gears. The lift seems to have broken down on its way up. It's no longer any use. What happened? What Quizzy do? Like, Quizzy being here is upsetting. Quizzy's sim is upsetting. Is it? Quizzy's sim keeps getting stuck on things on Sundays. Keeps on being all like the unroutable sim. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn it! We're gonna have to go out there. There's a red herb and a green herb, and I want those. It's worth getting scratched for those. This is an arena. Bullshit. I'm waiting for Sephiroth. Unless it's later. This screams arena. Oh my god, it's these doors. Night swords firmly bar the access to the door. It's... I know which doors those are. You'd assume a lift would break down. Going down, not up. Oh. I read that as a dad joke. I'd assume a lift would break down, not up. The only bad you think of doing is linking you all to Google. You know you won't do. I mean, you wouldn't be able to, though. How's the game treating you? I feel like I'm gonna have to restart at some point. I feel like I borked myself unintentionally by not giving her enough weaponry, but we'll find out. I have not made a lot of progress, but I have made a lot of progress as far as figuring out what I need to do and where to go. But as far as what I've done before having to redo, I'm gonna go down here. Not having storage does make this difficult. I did save prior to this, actually. Some kind of big machine here, but you have no idea what it's used for. My save is just prior to us going up the lift. It's a cage for raising animals. The cage is too heavy to lift. Of course it is. And there's something under it. Some kind of big machine here, but you have no idea what it's used for. Buddy. It's a machine for winding the chain. Start the machine now. Uh-oh. Not without seeing if I can get Curtis/Bobby over here. I keep on thinking of him as Curtis, and now I'm like, his name's Bobby. I'm like, now his name is officially Curtis/Bobby. Where's this? Which one is which? Which one is... Oh, I think I know where we are, I think. Let's go find a 6-foot-long sword. Not intended, but okay. Oh, hi. Oh, hey. Painting depicts an aristocratic lady. Painter has accentuated her sense of nobility. Long sword, wink wonk. Yeah, I'm fine with the double kill. Sorry you're not one of the masters of the dad jokes yet, as you are not a father yet. Not sure if it's a good or a bad thing, but you consider not enjoying dad joke humor rather good so far. How dare you? No, I do need that statue, but I'm not going to be able to pick up that other thing anytime soon. I see where she is in location, too. Okay. I might be able to reunite them. Find out. Right here. It'll be a long time before you get 250,000 points. Shit. Body. And that's what I'm used to doing in Resi 1. Body. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's just in the hallway meowing. Oh, they can't? Okay. Well, that's no fun. Bodhi Muse. Obligatory moment of pause to shill Amazon Prime. What? But really, it's great how you just play more free games on Twitch. Alright.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
I'm gonna see what's up with Bodhi real quick. BRB. I have a feeling he's just meowing. He's walking up and down the hall meowing. Oh, he's coming in here now. Okay. You're trying to help me take them. Who? Why is it never Josh or Steve? What? Meow, give me food right now. He doesn't need food. The food bowls are full. Bodhi doesn't meow for food. Bodhi meows for attention and to get our attention and just anything else. Like, he's not your average kitty in that respect. Definitely not. Exchange. Boop. He's a dictator. Yeah, he tends to have that mode. He tends to go into dictator mode. What did I leave them with? Nothing. Okay, they're fine. He'll meow for us to wake up or sleep. Yeah. If he thinks we're staying up too late, he tends to meow. Especially until Izzy goes to bed. Me, he doesn't tend to do that too. Because if I go downstairs and I'm gonna have a late night, which I usually do Fridays and Saturdays, he doesn't bug me. He usually goes downstairs and either lies down on the rug with me, or he runs around in circles in the living room while I'm downstairs and plays like crazy while I'm like just watching TV doing whatever. Yeah, his bowl is super full. No. Sometimes they will be like, meow, give me food right now. You're very much right about that. It's just, he doesn't. He's really weird in that respect. He does at some times, but then at times he won't even check to see if his food bowl is full or not. It's locked. Water motif. Trying to see if there's anything else I missed. I don't think there is. What about this clock? Grandfather clock appears to be broken. It stopped ticking altogether. No way. Of course you can't get that. Cat peed on you once to get you up. You have two cats. Big old guy. Ragdolls. Sounds terrible. He's codependent and honestly just likes having... Yeah, Bodhi's codependent, wants people
Let's
around.
split up.
Roger.
Nope. Not that way. You know what I'm noticing? This cage... Oh, it's like water or something. One of the cages is lifted. The other one isn't. Okay. Got what he wanted, waking you up. I mean, yeah, that'll do it. Damn it. The camera angle fucked me up. I could have gotten that really quickly, and the moment the camera angle changed, my controls changed. I really wish I hadn't done these new controls that they attach for Steam, for the Xbox controller type setup. I really wish it had given me the classic controls. I didn't even think when I picked it. Because when you start the game, it asks you, do you want classic controls or the new controls? And I said new controls without thinking. And I should have taken the classic controls. Fucking allergies. Yeah, I can feel that. Okay. For some reason, and this is the one thing that bugs me, he can't mix these. You have to have Rebecca do it. He's all like, what's this? He takes the two herbs and smacks them together in his hand. He's all like, why won't it work? It works for her all the time. She's like, oh, silly. She grabs it from him and she smacks it together and suddenly it's dust together. And she's like, here you go. How did you do that? I'm just an expert.
This way.
Okay.
You think you had a cold for the steam? My throat hurts today. My throat's been hurting since I got up. And I've been incredibly lightheaded most of the day. And I have no idea why. Like, Isaac wants me to go longer, and I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna make it, because I'm that out of sorts today. But I'm going at least until normal time. I'm not gonna stop early. Oh, that's what I wanted for. Hold on. Come here, Billy. Too many spices, Chinese. Yes, no. It definitely wasn't that. It was, I don't know what it is. I think it's just allergies, honestly. Because I don't feel sick. I don't have the normal aches or anything if I was, like, sick. And even when I get a really bad cold, I feel sick. Alright. So, I have a theory. We'll find out in a second. That it's not going to match because of the wing. Remove that statue. Yes. I have a feeling I'm going to need a slot. Small hole in the back. Where? Nice butt. Where's the zoom? Oh, it's for an insert of another wing. Shoot. I might have to find 3 wings. Are you kidding me? Let me check it. I don't think it's another wing. I think it's 3 wings. 1 black, 1, 2 white ones. Look at that. There's holes in the back. It's fine. All right. She was stuck on the stairs. That's funny. Okay. Oh, that was a water motif. She can't go through there. What am I thinking? I have a theory and I'm going to save as a result of it. I have a theory when I say start that machine, that giant empty area is going to become a fight arena or something. So, that being thought, based off of the fact that we have shit tons of these, we're going to save it. I don't feel like I need to, but the last time I saved it was just before I went up the lift, so I might as well. I missed the type. Oh, there's the typewriter sound. Hey, Anthropo. Alright. We're putting this right here. And I don't think there's anywhere else for me to really go at the moment. So that's locked, that's locked. There's so much shit in this room. What is that room that was locked over there in the basement? I don't remember. You know what? You.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Stay here. My theory is there's either one additional wing that I can do to balance it out, or it's going to be 3 different wings to be able to make both the statues fully winged. There's slots on both of the statues, so my thought is I'm going to need 3 wings. I may be entirely wrong about that. Okay. I haven't needed that shot. Oh. Well, that would be why we haven't gone through here. Bodhi? Bodhi, darling. He's in the hallway just meowing. I hate camera angle changes sometimes. I'm so used to the old Resident Evil with camera angle changes. It's just these controls throw me off. There's no quick turn for Rebecca because she's not moving with tank controls. She's moving with the new controls, where she faces whichever direction I push it. But the thing is, if I let go, it reorients itself immediately. So one reason why I like the old tank controls with this kind of like visual, with the camera going through the areas, because pressing forward means you will always go in the direction the character is facing.
This way.
Yeah.
You're so overdramatic. Bodhi just meowed again. Alright. So like I said, my theory is something's gonna happen the moment I pull the switch in here. So the both of us are coming in here. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna play with it or give it chances. I'm just bringing him in. And we're gonna find out. And hopefully I'm wrong. Sheena's finished winding the chain. This one has not. Sheen for winding the chain. Start the machine, yes. There's no way for Rebecca to... It's so difficult. I have to switch to someone else. Well, this seems easy enough. Nothing coming so far. Well, no, and it's not an entertaining death, but I needed to try it. I'm sorry. All right.
Resident Evil 0.
I saved technically just below before that, so hi, Legacy of Gaming. How are you? Continue. I mean, I figured she was gonna die, but I thought it would be a little bit more interesting than her just going, Alright. Let me put this down. I just think Billy has no... Yeah, he's fine. I mean, technically, we're gonna need to start off with him, so let's go. Alright. I mean, it's possible we'll also find out the moment we pick up whatever it is under there that whatever this area is just going to become a sudden boss arena of some sort. And even if it doesn't become a boss arena now, I guarantee at some point this is going to become a boss arena. It's too big, it's too wide, it's too open. You like the heartbeat effect? It's okay. It's pretty decent. I think it adds to it a little bit. The swapping between the characters is definitely interesting. The inventory mechanic is definitely interesting. No, you're not allowed to spoil anything. No spoiling. Take facility key. It's red. It's going to be a fire motif key. Wow, look at that. Shocking. Billy, save me!
Billy!
I don't think I have enough. We have a slight problem. I don't think I have enough ammo here. No, I've never played this before. But I can tell a boss arena when I see one. I'm not going to be able to do this. Oh my god. I don't like the targeting for this thing. Trying to pull out the old knife. My god. God damn it, Rebecca, don't just flail. Isn't that what she's best at, though? Is just flailing? What she does for Chris. Oh no. No, come here. I will stab you in the face.
Rebecca! Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
I used up all my shotgun ammo on that. Oh wow, a fire design on the key with those red. Sucking. Oh. Give me ammo. Very upset that I don't have ammo off of that. Okay, what did she find under? Oh, she found the key. Oh, you can join the Discord at any time, Soy. It's part of the channel. Like, we have a game suggestion channel in there. A lot of the people that are watch the stream are in there, especially the long-term people, the ones that have been around a long time. They're in there. Oh, I can't go down there. I can't. It's ripped open. So there's nothing you get off of this other than you get to kill it. And she's like, yes, thank you. I like you so much, Billy. I hope we have a long and fruititious relationship together. Oh, that's right. You're a felon. I didn't do anything. Of course not. That's what they all say. Buddy. Bodhi's still the hallway just meowing still. Oh my god. Honey, he's waiting for you, I think. He's either meowing at Tiger or he's meowing at you. You didn't know Nicholas Flamel was a real person? Yeah, I think so. I think I've heard of him beforehand. Wasn't he an actual alchemist? Like one of those that touted that lead could be turned into gold or something, or that was his big thing that he was trying to do. Of course, failed. So, but Darka Zielb, thank you for the follow. Okay, so we at least killed it with the knife. Stole a walkie-talkie. That's pretty evil. What? Billy stole a walkie-talkie. Billy stole a walkie-talkie. Look at all the weaponry we could have brought in there, Billy. Hold on. I wonder if I can just... Here. That was our first... Damn it. Been watching ever since you asked you things, gathering courage to start the game yourself. I mean... The thing with a Resident Evil game... The thing with a Resident Evil game is, sometimes it's a matter of just playing it, failing, and then just restarting and trying. Especially the older ones. They're, and this does count as one of the older ones in my opinion. They're not too hard to get used to. This is my first run of this one, but I'm just used to the Resident Evil series. I wouldn't be surprised if I borked myself on ammo somehow, but we'll find out. Okay. Dear Rebecca, drop this. Even though that's the main one we want. We're gonna let Billy just carry around a knife the entire time right now. Alright. Oh, it's just meowing. Sticking with 4 and up for Resident Evils. I like the original ones. I like 1, 2, and 3. Are you fucking kidding me? Can I... anything? No. I like the remakes a lot more. I think they did a very good job with them, but I still like the originals. Which is why we're going to play Resident Evil 1 at some point. The original, not the remake. Izik's already played the remake. It's on the channel. Fire motif. Look at zombies. How about we shoot them that they can't hear anything? The series you read was the Immortal Nicholas Flamel had like 7 books. It was real good. Okay. It's not weird that a knife guy is more lethal to a zombie than a gun. I mean, audio of this game keeps giving you weird visceral flashbacks of watching scary videos of 2012. I swear to God if birds fly through because we're seeing through a window that looks like it's broken. Lighter fluid. Oh, goody. I think his slong's lost its shine. Can I not have another? It's a refrigerator. Door is broken and refuses to open. This game playable in co-op with someone, it would seem perfect for that. I don't think it is. No, I don't think so, because part of the mechanics is you have to leave characters behind sometimes. There's no way it would be co-opable. I agree it would seem like it would be perfect, but it was also made at a time when it wasn't. So the remakes for Resident Evil, that's the Resident Evil 1 remake, and Resident Evil 0 is not a remake, it is running on the same engine. Those games all were GameCube exclusives. They have since then obviously been moved onto Steam, but they're yeah. They were GameCube exclusives initially. Will I play the remade Mafia? I've never played any of the Mafia games, nor have I had any interest in them. I just don't care about them. Maybe if I look at it enough and I find something interesting about it, possibly, but I can't say offhand that I would want to. I have no idea what this is for. That lighter fluid is for... It could be for that candle upstairs, that lamp, but... Still GameCube had 2 controllers. It did, but here's the difference.
Okay.
Okay. While you could have 2 people, your static camera views, like this, and being able to do this, that would be making the game too difficult to play with 2 players.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So it definitely was never meant to be 2 players, even though looking at it now, I could see if they ever remade it, it would be great if it was 2 players. I'd be worried that they'd remake it and end up being like a game that was only lasted 2 hours. They did such a good job in the Resident Evil 2 remake, and then they did 3, and 3 was just criticized for being like, what is it, 3 hours long? It's like really sad on how long it is. This is what you talk about Mafia also. No, there is a Mafia game. Mafia is like a story shooter mixed in with GTA with more oldie vibes. Yeah, I need to look at it again. I think I've seen it, and I kind of, like I said, I think I had mixed feelings about it. Like, I didn't really care about it, didn't really like the idea of it, but at the same time, I didn't really necessarily hate it. I'm more of someone who leans in towards fantasy or sci-fi. I will lean towards fantasy far more than science fiction. And those are the kind of games that tend to really draw my attention. But I can't sit there and say that I'm against the idea of it. Not entirely. I'm trying to see where I'm going. That other room in the back corner, I'm really worried is going to be another one of those leechy guys. Buddy. Is it out already, the Mafia remake, or is it, like, coming out? Because I feel like it's already out, or at least there's a version of it out, or is Mafia just out? Didn't Mafia have a ton of problems when it first came out, too? I don't know why I'm remembering that. I'm like, didn't it have a bunch of problems? Oh, it's water, that's right. Damn it. Oh, it is out. Open worldy type games I try to minimize on just because they can be so long. My Witcher 3 run through is still technically not done. We need to do more of it. I was doing the DLCs and I stopped to play a bunch of the other games and I got onto the Tomb Raider franchise and then on Harry Potter, and now it's October and we're focusing on the spooky stuff. definitely running in circles a little bit. I'm not too concerned. I'm trying to stay safe as possible. God damn it, these camera angles of the controls. It's a third-person shooter though, Brad, which I'm not necessarily against. Story's kind of cool, but you didn't get it all at all the first time you played it whatsoever. Which one are you talking about? The Mafia? Xano? Talking about what you're talking about, Xano. You didn't understand the story from Mafia the first time? Oh, Mafia 1. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably be in a similar boat as you. I probably wouldn't fully understand it. Yeah, no, it's like, if I remember, Brad, from what I've seen of Mafia, it's... Shit. There's no reason to kill him because there's no reason to be in here. So after Halloween, are we going to be doing more Christmas games or Thanksgiving games? If you do Thanksgiving. We do Thanksgiving, but trying to find Christmas and Thanksgiving games, good luck. There's not a whole lot that fit within that kind of theme. Try to find stuff within that kind of theme, but I don't think we're going to find much. I'm not going in there because killing that zombie is worthless. Being in there is worthless. It's a waste of ammo. Thanksgiving game's even a thing. Any game that deals with food could be a Thanksgiving game. But yeah, it would be kind of few and far between, honestly. All right, we're going up. Puzzle Agent has a lot of snow. Anything with snow. Skyrim. Skyrim, the Christmas edition. Door is locked. Top part is engraved with the image of a clock. Oh my god. I mean, technically you could mod Skyrim to be as Christmassy as you wanted it to be. Why do I keep on coming this? Oh, because I'm trying to go this way. But that's a water door. That's nothing. God damn it, I'm going the wrong way. I see what I need to do. Go back. Don't put Bethesda Microsoft DLC ideas. Oh, they wouldn't have that idea. They would be all like, this is Skyrim Christmas, and they would put a few Christmas lights up on some buildings, and they'd call it a whole new iteration of Skyrim, but it'd be the same game. You miss Skyrim, but you played it so much the idea of playing it makes you bored. That's why I don't ever want to stream it. Izzy was all like, oh, we should stream Skyrim. I'm like, why? I'm like, so many people have played it and it's been played to death. Do you really need to play Skyrim yet again? I've never beaten it. I always got super sidetracked on it. But it's just like, as much as I liked aspects of it, it's just, I think I was far more into Oblivion. Night Swords for... Damn it. We tried that co-op mod thing. We already tried it. Isaac was already looking into it. It wouldn't work. I forget the reasoning why. But it was, there was some reason why it wouldn't work. We don't have a system disk, so we can't do anything here. That's the night door. Okay, so we're gonna try the other door. I'm trying to avoid doing the room on the first floor at the end because I have a feeling it might give us another leech monster and I don't want one yet. Put on some cool mods. I mean, that's the only thing we would end up doing, but at the same time, here's the problem with modding Skyrim, especially if you're doing it with the intention of like streaming it. Skyrim doesn't always take to all of its mods, as many of you know. You can end up creating a mod, you can end up putting it into place, and you'd be like, okay, it runs fine. It doesn't always run fine. You basically have to install 1 or 2 mods, run the game, make sure it runs, and then go back out, find a few more mods, and do the same thing over and over and over. What ends up happening if you don't do that is you end up installing a shit ton of mods, you start the game refuses to start. Now you have to figure out what's causing the problem. If you do it one at a time first, you can actually nix the mods that are causing problems before you even really involve them in anything. But it takes forever. ever. Like, I test the hell out of the Sims 3 mods when I'm putting them in, which is why I have so few of them. And the ones I have right now are calculated in a way to add some depth to the game. Don't seem to need this key. Throw it away. I'm a little worried about going in there. I'm very worried about going in there. That screams boss. Potential for boss. All of them depict women. Mods changed the game a lot. You had no issues beyond running too fast and mistaking it for flying and falling to your death. I had a ton of issues when I tried installing the mods. They weren't working properly. But I also don't have the enhanced edition. I have no desire to pay for it. I have the original edition that first had come out. Candle's burnt out. You need a candle here, right? It seems really stupid. Well, most of the mods usually have like known issues where they, oh, by the way, it doesn't work with this, also don't even try. The mods that I was trying to do told me it would work with A, B, and C. Lighter won't work. I've already tried. I need a candle. I couldn't hear. Might as well just do it again. But every time, like, whenever I went up to it, it said the candle's burnt out, and I said, use the lighter. It was like, no. Like, candle's burnt out, okay? You don't need to use this item right now. What is the point in his lighter? Unless that lighter fluid is meant for a fireplace? I only know of one fireplace. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. Hold on. Oh my god. You're right. I didn't even think of that. I never checked his lighter to see if it was like had even fluid. I just assumed it did. Oh my god. So upset at that right now. I mean, that's my own fault for not examining it. Not examining either one of those. Candle's burnt out. Door magically unlocks. That is not how locks work. It's like, it's heat activated. Imagine they're marketing Skyrim with the same bugs you've learned to love and tolerate because you don't know better now for the next gen with the thing. Whatever. Are you kidding me? Bookshelf contains works on a variety of subjects. Biology, sociology, political science. Wait, this was just for that? Oh, there we go. Filing cabinet is in a state of total disarray, but there doesn't seem to be anything of interest. It's a still life painting of fruit in a basket. Some of the fruit in the painting is rotten. It's not even a filing cabinet, it's a bookcase. Filing cabinet is in a state of total disarray. Gun is really anticlimactic. I'll just walk slowly while I keep shooting you with this airsoft gun that doesn't do any damage no matter how many bullets I put in you. I mean, they're zombies. The knife isn't actually doing much damage. The knife does less damage than the bullets do. Oh, a baby. There's something menacing about the look of... Wait. Painting depicts a group of people crowding around a baby. There's something menacing look about their eyes. The knife does less damage than the gun does. It's just because of how I'm positioning him, I'm getting him to do additional damage, which causes her to use less bullets. Doesn't seem to be anything of interest. Yeah, but there's this lack of a candle here. Can he push this or something? The good book. The book of good. You know what it's gonna have? I bet you anything. There's gonna be a wing inside of it. Wings. Salmon. You know how you can make the... You know how you can make the statues weigh the same? You just only put in one of the wings and not both of them. I guess it just feels like shit with the sound. That's the same sound effect they've been using since almost the first one. I mean, it's... I mean, like, what else did you want it to sound like, honestly? An actual hand pistol does not have... has a loud pop. It doesn't sound like a lot of games make it sound. Like, Hollywood and other games just make handguns sound way more over the top than they actually are. Really baffling that this game came out the same year as some of the shitty Harry Potter games. How dare you call them shitty? Actually, what year did this one come out? Let me see. I'll let someone else tell me, actually. It just takes too long for me to look it up on my phone. Because my phone is, like, slowing down like crazy anyways, and I don't feel like staring at it for forever trying to figure out what it's looking at. I mean, Chamber of Secret for GameCube definitely is not turning out to be all that great. It's not super horrible. It's just unnecessarily different. 2002! Same year as Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the GameCube. This came out the exact same year. Okay. I can get that. Give me. Yep, give me that statue. The white statue. I have a feeling if I can't somehow separate the wings, we're gonna find like a Book of Evil at some point. Because so original. Goodbye. Statue the shape of an angel. They're completely different game types. I will say that the Harry Potter games, the GameCube Harry Potter games, like Inside Hogwarts, do actually look pretty damn good for the most part. And rather than having static images, they do have full-on like 3D environments that you can work around in. This, I think, is a full 3D environment. They just use the static images. No. Put that in. Yeah, we're gonna have to find like the other wing, and it's gonna be like the Book of Evil. Comparing is kind of wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily. I agree. You can't really compare them. But I mean, I do understand the concept and the idea behind it. I don't like what I've given him as far as like his weapons, but like I don't know what else to do at the moment. We are low on ammo, and he's at least doing something with this. Mind you, the PS1 Harry Potter game came out late 2001. Yeah, but at the same time, the PS1 Harry Potter game. Wait, when did GameCube come out? Because that was near the end of the PlayStation's life cycle too. Like, PlayStation 1 was slowly being replaced by PlayStation 2 around that time period. It was either 2001, 2002, or was it 2000? Like, it's really hard to sit there and say, wow, this game came out in 2003, and may I remind you that the PlayStation 1 had blah, blah, blah game made on it. Yeah, but it was a different piece of hardware, totally different, had been out much longer, was already on its way out, and it was basically... So remember that a lot of consoles, especially the older consoles, more than what they do now, they phased them out a lot slower than they do now. Now it's like, why don't you have the new console? Get on the new console. You should have the new console. You don't have the new console? Well, you can't play anything. Whereas back then, it was like, when they brought out the Super Nintendo, they were releasing Super Nintendo versions at the same time as they were releasing the original NES versions. And it was the same as when you go into like PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2. They were releasing games on the PlayStation 1, and they'd be releasing maybe a similar title on the PlayStation 2. Or the same title, but just different and more up, like scaled up. Okay, I'm going in that one room that I didn't want to go. And we saved, so... Wait, did we save? Did I officially save? I don't remember. I'm in the middle of talking and looking at chat. I don't remember if I saved. Shit. We're gonna find out right now. We did not. All about what they prioritized when making game Harry Potter. It looked like they focused on particles and spell effects, while this focused on atmosphere and spooks. So they focused on looks for this in the gameplay for their more Harry Potter games. It's also different development companies, and you're gonna have different like levels of skill. You're gonna have different different teams. Period. It's very difficult to compare. You can compare games to an extent, but like I don't know. It's like. I will say that the Harry Potter game that came out around the same time on the GameCube as this definitely had a very unique feel to it comparatively. Console wars are dumb. Yeah, I hate console wars. I've always hated the console wars. I forgot I left him in here.
Resident Evil 0.
Oh my god. You own a PS4, Xbox One, and a Switch. The only reason we got a PlayStation initially was so that we could play Final Fantasy 15, and then they go and release it on the PC later. I mean, I don't regret us having a PlayStation. I do like the games on it. I do like having a Switch. I actually like having the 2 Switches that we have. Because it allows us to play 2 games together. Granted, like, we don't really have a lot of time. We're not really playing them all that much, but getting a Switch Lite, comparatively, not that expensive as you would think. And I actually really like the Switch Lite. I thought it was, I was surprised. I thought I was going to be really critical about it. And I kept telling myself, stop it, stop it, stop it. It's just cheaper, just get it. Like, because we originally got the second Switch only to play Animal Crossing so that we each would have our own island. And if we hadn't have done that, I think we would have murdered each other because I don't want my island to look like this. My island's better. Stop it. Well, this was worthless. Waste of everything. And I can't get around him anymore. And now we're getting eaten. You want to buy a Switch so much, so many unique games there. One of my... Of course I'm doing this. Because I don't want to bother with bringing him back. And he's already losing life. One of my rules with regarding to consoles is if I ever consider like looking at getting a console, Nintendo needs to always be in the house. Because there's too many games that Nintendo releases that will only ever be on a Nintendo system that I want. AKA Zelda. I love Zelda and I've always loved Zelda. It's been one of my favorite series throughout all times. Okay. Where the hell am I going? I had never tried the door behind me. Well, that's why. That one's worthless. Second floor. That one's a night. That one's water. That one's clock. And the problem with the clocks is... There we go. Third floor. All the way up there. Shit. Okay. You just like Nintendo's games pricing policy? I don't know what the pricing policy is. Games that have been out for years are still $60. Oh. I mean, they can demand it, and if people pay for it. I mean... Well, it depends on what game... if you're talking about, like, games that are on the current system, then yes, they do that. I'm aware of that. If you're talking about games from previous systems, they're not that high. Like, previous system games are cheaper, but... like, it's because they can still demand it, but a lot of companies have done that. A lot of companies have done that. Capcom tends to do that a lot, I think. I'm trying to remember who used to do that a lot, that I used to criticize. Bethesda still does that a lot. Like, trying to get a new version of any of the games that they've released recently they've had for a long time, they're fucking expensive. I need to get to the third floor. I'm gonna have to go through the room that I killed the centipede, not through here. Hello, Sharp Teddy. I'm starting to get like a little like spun around and lost in this one. Talking with chat is also making it a little bit difficult, but I'd rather continue talking with chat than not. You have a Wii and they never lowered the price until this day. I mean, I guess I never really noticed it because it's like if I want a game and it's on Nintendo, I don't tend to wait for the price to lower because Nintendo doesn't really lower their prices all that much. I don't expect consoles to lower their prices all that much unless I'm buying a used version, and typically I don't like used games all that much unless I just don't care that much about the game. I used to get used games for the DS and the 3DS, but I kind of like, in general, I usually just get the game whenever and I don't care. It's behind me. Those are knights that are blocking that. I can't go through there. Shit is finished. No need to wind it anymore. Dear Billy, where the fuck are we going? We're missing the wing. Alright. We're missing the wing of evil. I think that's what's killing us right now. Let's go in here and check this out. Xbox and PS4 lowered their prices after about a year and it only goes down after that. That's what you're referring to, but consoles too, you suppose? I mean, I will say that Nintendo's games, they tend to always stay in demand, though. Like, Mario Galaxy, the first one, didn't go down in price until Mario Galaxy 2 came out. Painting depicts in a crystal cloud. Okay, so you can't... Fireplace is worthless. Not even packed in boxes. I know I'm running in circles. Oh my god. Back here because other... Well... I mean... One thing that Nintendo has, however, is that most of their games are really, really long, on only 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, that is another thing. You tend to get what you pay for. You tend to get, like, really good quality.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
Stay here, because I'm taking her. And she gets, like, pelted in the head. All she gets is pelted in the head. Could there be something in that fountain? What did you miss in Harry Potter today? Frustrations. Chamber of Secrets is just one giant frustration. I don't even know how far we are through Chamber of Secrets, but I'm trying not to do the side stuff as much. Yeah, it's solidly built clock. It's missing the minute hand. I need that. Anything here? Nothing there. Okay. Because this typically tells you what items are here or what's needed, I guess. There are stairs outside. Hoof poof. Yeah, hoof poof was today. I think, no, we started calling them hoof poof yesterday, though. I don't know what you're talking about as far as treasure hunts goes, Brad. What are you referring to exactly? Are you talking about Nintendo still? Oh my god. Stop it. Oh, I was looking at the wrong location. Except there is something here I'm noticing. I'm finding hidden items around the map. Like, they sparkle. This is my problem that I wasn't noticing. So, curiosity. Water is clean, but the bottom is covered in dirt. Are these just normal crows? No, of course not. They're always infected. They're never just normal. Is that caution? Hello, Anoli. Like, I'm tempted to load just to get her at normal health again because, like I said, healing items seem to be incredibly rare in this. I'm trying to, like, what is my ability to grab? Like, why does this... I don't know. Where would that lead us? Into the room below? No. Ugh. Like, if anyone has a hint, I'm totally fine with the hint. Like, this is aggravating. I do have a few more places I can go to that I'm gonna try. Right now, I'm just looking around. I'm probably gonna plan on reload and just ignore those crows because I don't think whatever that is I need now or anytime soon. Oh my God, Rebecca. What are you hinting? Where the go next? What am I missing? My current thought process is right now.
Okay.
I'm at the point where I need to find the other wing. The other wing? I don't know what the hell it is. It's probably in a book of evil, honestly. Where I need to go exactly, no clue. So now I'm starting to run in circles and I've been doing it for way too long.
Okay. Start covering your mouth. You want your food? You little hungry?
I'm only going until 5, at least. Because my throat has been hurting. What? This means nothing. A little warm means nothing. I feel fine otherwise. It's just my throat's been hurting all day. It's just allergies. I'm having. You don't have to have allergies for me to have allergies. I love the body. He is super reclined. Who's Mr. Muscles? This is Billy. We lick him daily. Why are you bugging him? Heat it up. We have to go to the store at some. Spray some non-stick in it a little bit, but in general, yeah. Put the lid on it and put it in lower flame too. Bodine. Here he comes. So there's steam here, which I can't do anything with because I think I need a valve or something. Like, I'm pretty sure if I do. She's gonna be like, ow, my face. I mean, I kind of figured that. And I think it's... Why is it telling me all this stuff is here? His hair concerns you? His hair concerns a lot of people, apparently. I don't necessarily want you to tell me the floor to find the wing. I just want to know, like, getting, like, a poke in, like... Am I missing something? Where am I supposed to go? A generalized idea? If you're just looking at a walkthrough and you're trying to tell me where to find something, no. I think I need someone who knows the game a little bit at this point to give me a hint. Like, without, like, super spoiling. And it's possible I might just have to run around until I find something and then bang my head on something and just be all like, oh my god, I missed that. I left him. He'll be fine, right? Oh. Okay. Am I serious? Isn't this just the auditorium area? Yep. What about this door? What is this door again? Oh. I think this is where we needed to go. All the way to the end? No, I don't think so. We've been here. I don't think this is it. Yes, it is. I hate myself. Because we unlocked this. We unlocked this earlier, and I was all like, I bet this is going to be a fight. No, Rebecca, just climb over it. I don't know how to jump off of a table. Handgun ammo. Assistant Director's Diary, September 2nd. A useless bunch of trainees as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? We did get a couple of decent ones though, so can't complain I guess. William and Albert, they have a future. September 25th. Scholar Will, Practical Al. They really are opposites, and they're always competitive in everything they do. There's something ruthless and cruel about them both. Oh my god, was the old man on the train one of them, and the young guy outside who's dressed like a Final Fantasy villain the other one? October 7th, got a sudden call from the director. It was told to me to encourage a rivalry between those two. It's the first time since this training facility was built that Director Marcus has ever shown interest in anything other than his research. Well, whatever. Orders are orders. I'm going to have them tearing at each other's throats. What? This globe is extremely well crafted. It feels like it's going to fall apart when you spin it. And yes, I see that in the... I see that in the thing. That's why you need to do this. Ken.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Maybe you should just stay over here, Rebecca. Chambers. No, we're fine. We're definitely fine on needing, like, help at this point. I'm pretty good. I'm angry that I completely forgot I unlocked that door.
Come on.
Yeah.
There seems to be something here. Oh my god, take the iron needle, which is probably an actual minute hand on a clock. Could be some sort of decoration. There's a hole in the base. Really? I mean, we killed the birdies, so... Books are arranged in no particular order. Some of them seem to have been removed from the shelf. Books are arranged in no particular order. Some of them seem to have been removed from the shelf. No, not that way. I'm trying to avoid that room. All right. Actually, I don't want him to do that. I'd rather him have the knife at the moment. Let's get rid of the stuff that she's carrying. Like, look at their health in general. They're both at caution. We have, like, no healing items. I don't think I have any healing items left. Fuck. I don't plan on having him fight, and if we end up at a point where he desperately needs to fight, we'll end up having to reload. I hate to say it, but we're kind of at that point in this game a little bit, especially because of the lack of healing items. Not that way. We need to go back behind us. No, we need to go across. This way. Because we need to go out where the birds are. Now here's the problem, is do the doors just open the moment you put the minute hand in? Or do I need that actual time? I remember there was a time in a note. Da, 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 da. I will say that this one doesn't feel as epic as the Resident Evil 1 remake. And it feels very odd story-wise in its attempt to connect to the other Resident Evil series. Rebecca Chambers is cool and calm and collected dealing with zombies. Promptly enters the Spencer mansion and cries in a corner. Never to be seen again. Shit. I keep pressing the button that's normally for inventory, which is why, technically. Move the hands, no, because I need to figure out what it is. Shit. All right. Files. Regulations for trainees. Was that it? There's a literal time in one of these. Note from conductor. Passenger's diary. BOW. Notice to supervisors. Investigation. Notice to all staff. Security level 5. 815. There we go. Knew it was in one of them. Move the hands, yes. Turn the minute hand. Right. 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 Hour hand. Turn the hour hand. Left. At least it doesn't move the hands with it to where you have to figure out some weird ass combination to get what you want. Should be 2 doors, if not 3. There's your second. Okay, yeah, 2 doors. Let's go. One of them at the end of that hallway and the other one on the second floor here, which should lead to all the other ones. Alright, okay. Do I want to try the one that's most likely to get us killed first? Probably, and I'm probably going to just take one of them. Probably will end up taking him.
Let's split up.
Okay.
I mean, the chances of us dying, decently high, but it's fine. Like, I can always do again. I accomplished nothing other than running around for fucking forever trying to figure out which door I had to go through. Shit. What the hell? Get off, get off, get off. Oh, a projector. Come here. Come here. Come here. What does he add anyways? Yellow caution. Orange caution, whatever. I don't know if that was worth it. But oh well.
Mushroom.
I don't think it was many other options. Rebecca King, thank you for the follow. It's a large map of the world. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Photograph. You wonder if they have some connection to Umbrella. What is it? Oopsies. Never mind. Didn't mean to hit that, but whatever. We need this anyways. Becca's gonna bring a slide. Come here. Oh my god, look at our treasures. Pick it up, woman. She's all like, no. She has one health thing that she can give him, which we're probably gonna have to. I swear, if we hear a Rebecca, help me over the thing, I'm gonna scream. And baby girl's like, I hate leeches. So does everyone. I mean, who likes them? Vampires. The only ones that identify with them. Ugh. Hey, good job. Billy Curtis. Billy Curtis. It's a microfilm projector. If you had some microfilm, you could view its contents on the screen. Nice. Hydrate. I'll do that. Use the projector. View first. I'm sorry, what's that? Picture of a room somewhere. Insert. I'm sorry, what? That's it? Oh, hold on. I don't trust it. It's probably a combination lock of some stupid sort. I'm taking a picture of it with my phone. Take a picture of a room somewhere. I hydrated. Cancel. Want some more handgun ammo? Yes, please. I mean, at least there's an okay amount of handgun ammo. That's a word. Handgun ammo. It's a semi-decent-ish amount. Picture of a room somewhere. Photographs of various people. Wonder if they have some connection to Umbrella.
Come on.
Okay.
And then the next game that Rebecca's in, she's gonna be all like, there's some kind of monsters.
I'll go.
Yeah.
If I take him with me, the chances of him getting stuck in the corridor is pretty high, so I have to do them one at a time. Oh my god. She's already gonna get bitten. I could see it already. Oh my god. Oh my god. Trying to get her to not lose any health. If he dies, I swear to God. Because he has a chance of dying just from a fucking leech in here. Oh my God. Like, the ridiculousness.
This way.
Okay.
I just looked at my phone. I got another one of those. Hi, I'm with blah, 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 blah. You should vote blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Oh. I don't want to do this, but... what am I gonna do? Like, in all honesty? Oh, here. We can pick this up now and just never ever touch that hunting rifle. Here, leave. Never touch it again. We dismantle it for parts. Okay. Let me see. So the upstairs area, that's a giant circle we're going to be running in. There's a typewriter. Record data, yes. I feel like I'm using the typewriter way more often than I normally would. But things are definitely getting into that whole, like... I know someone warned me in advance, and I'm not entirely surprised that there's a bunch of monsters that are one-shot kills in this. I'm sorry, what... Where the fuck did that end up going? There we go. I know that there's a lot of one-shot kill monsters in this because I was warned about it. I know that there used to be in other Resident Evils. Apparently, there's more in this than there are typically in Resident Evil, which I wasn't expecting. I don't consider that a spoiler. It was just a basic warning that it's like, oh boy, yay. Good job. Did he get... Oh my god. You guys going to end soon? You're not making you. I'm probably ending soonish. But I wanted to see what I could get done first. At the same time, I'm like, I just saved. So maybe I will just end right now. It is actually a good time.